First and foremost, I want to say, Call Halayim, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Rakah Kadash, double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone who rule well. Shalom and salutation to the hopeful elect, the Akim out there spreading the gospel throughout the four corners of the earth in sincerity and truth, and presenting their bodies as a living sacrifice, as we were taught to do according to the Holy Scriptures. All right. Shalom to the very few sisters that do listen to us as well. All right, this is the brother Yarmaya from the Great Millstone Chicago camp, basically coming back to you with another lesson concerning this homelessness. They call them safe parking spots in California, spreading all throughout the U.S. Nevertheless, this is a powerful thing. It's a transition on power, because during the heydays, all right, the 1950s, all right, the early 60s, the 40s, the 30s, you will never see. Well, I say the 40s and the 50s. All right, even during that so-called depression, you wasn't seeing it on this scale, man. This is Esau. All right, the nation of Edom, pale-faced people who face on the money. The whole world know who they is. This is their kingdom being disenfranchised by Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. And as the book of Sirach says, translated from one people to another, they have this homeless situation, this jobless situation. All right, these people are in debt, killing themselves, man. All right, they're in debt. All right, they can't retire. If they retire, they go broke, they go homeless. All right, they don't have any pensions no more. They don't have anything, man. And now they have an opioid addiction. All right, now they have a so-called war. They need help. But when they put that shit in our community, along with the guns, all right, your mama was on drugs, all right, selling a link card, selling the food stamps to get crack. You was in the crib hungry. Your daddy was in jail, and your brother was in the street selling drugs, repeating the cycle and going to jail and getting murdered. All right, but now you got homeless Edomites sleeping in their cars because the elites have sold them out of their own society, and everything is just fucked up, man. And that's beautiful, because this place is being torn down, man. The curses that were once upon us is coming upon them, because our Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, is merciful, man, and he's ushering in the kingdom of heaven. Every kingdom, all right, has been brought down by violence, right? All right, you gotta tear down before you build up. That's why the scripture says in Ecclesiastes, it's a time to tear down and it's a time to build up. This place is being torn down through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, man, and it ain't a goddamn thing they're gonna do about it, man. And you could take me and put me to death or do whatever the hell you want, man. But this kingdom is being translated from one people to another, and this is a spiritual thing, that these people are homeless and jobless, man, and pathetic on the streets, man. And it's a fucking funny thing too. I cracked a smile when I seen it. This is Deuteronomy 30 and verse 7. It says, "And Yahweh thy God, all right, Yahweh thy power, will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee." And they persecuted us every chance they get, man. Especially when the whole 12 tribes, man. The so-called blacks, the so-called Latinos, the so-called Native American Indians, man. And that's why they put those derogatory, especially the blacks, man. The so-called Negroes in America scattered throughout the islands, man. But if you a Negro in America, man, hey, they did the Negroes in America more worse and horrific than anybody, man. Because they know that's the top tribe, man. I got a saying, man. Esau wish he can just fucking push the nigga button. But then nothing to exist, man. He wouldn't have no remote controls. All right, no TVs, no lamps, no lights, no nothing, man. No Jack Daniels whiskey, man. No stoplight. He wish he can press the nigga button, but he can't, man. Because the Lord said it even in the book of Jeremiah when it concerning all the tribes of Israel. Shit, he wish he can just press the Israelite button, but he have nothing, man. Hey, because the Lord said, as long as you see his paraphrase, as long as you see his covenant with the sun and the moon, all right, he has not removed Israel from being a nation to him, but they have been disenfranchised. They have lost their heritage through the curses because of their sins. And now, all right, they was persecuted us. They was blackballed us. They just derailed us. These curses are coming upon them because this place is being destroyed. And there ain't a goddamn thing they can do about it, man. Not a one, man. Esau is trying to find a loophole, like the brother St. Benji say all the time, and he's just not going to find that, man, because it's not of the Lord. It's of the Lord to turn this kingdom over to his rightful owners, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. And this ain't hate speech, this truth speech, man. All right? This is really love speech, man. We enlightening the whole world. We telling you so-called whites that white is a complex. All right, it's a social construct. There's no such thing as a race. You are the nation of Edom. All right, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, that there's no such thing. All right, you are the Israelites. We telling the whole world their judgment. All right, they're going to pay for what they did to the Israelites as well. So don't never paint this out to be a black and white thing. It's the people of Israel, all right, versus the whole damn world, man. And the world is being returned back to its rightful owners, man. But it comes with the destruction and the dismantling of their enemy, man. And these people are being dismantled, man. You got homeless Edomite women sleeping in cars, talking about a safe parking lot. Man, rape is coming back in a big fashion, man. Slashes and slayers, man. The lights about to go out very soon, man. The actual president who you put in the office just to mock us Negroes and Latinos, man, and Native Americans. All right? And that's biting you in the fucking ass, man, and good riddance. This is Sirach 10 and verse 7. It says, pride is hateful before Yahweh and man, and by both do it one commit iniquity. And this is the proudest country on the planet of the earth. That's why they say, even in their slogan, they had a slogan when I was a shorty, they had the fucking military commercial talk about the few, the proud, the Marines. Man, your military is gonna get smoked by the armies of the heaven, man, the host of heaven, man, Yahweh of hosts, the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, armies, man. You gonna be few and proud, all right? You ain't gonna be proud, man. You gonna be brought to complete humiliation and shame, man. Then you're gonna be rounded up and burnt, man, after your slavery is served, man. Because that's true reparations according to the book of Numbers, man. The land got to be cleansed of this blood by the blood of him that shed it, man. Who going around the whole earth shedding blood, man? Rape, robbing, and murdering. Put a face on that, man. The Arabs didn't do it. The Negroes didn't do it. The Chinese didn't do it. The Latinos didn't do it. The Japanese didn't do it. Read Habakkuk 2 and 5, man. He's a proud man, now to keep it at home. Now put a face on that, man. Take off the black and white and put a face on these fucking atrocities, on these mass shootings. Hey, this man is going down, man. This is Sirach 10 and verse 8. It says, because of unrighteous dealings and injuries and riches gotten by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. And that's what's happening. This kingdom is being translated from one people to another. And that's the prophecies of the Holy Bible. All we're doing is reading out this Bible, which you always declared was the law of the land, and to Negroes learn how to read. All right, you always declared you had it in the school until Negroes was allowed to be integrated into your public food system, man, which was one of the biggest failures ever, man. We shouldn't be around them, man. The Lord said these people are throwing it outside. Look at us celebrating Christmas, worshiping their idols, man. The Lord told us, our forefathers, to get rid of these nations, man, lest they be a thorn in our side, man. You see them committing idolatry, man. But nevertheless, man, this man is going down, and it's a beautiful thing. Homeless Edomites on meth, on opioids, man. Going the fuck down, man. And if you people in that fucking La La Land can't see it, man, and you going down right with them too, man. Because you think this place is going to go on forever, which they thought. But the Bible says it not to be so, man. This is 2nd Ezra 6 and verse 7. He said, then answered I and said, what shall be the part in the son of the times, or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand healed first the heel of Esau, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So that's what's going on, man. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. This man is going down for Jacob to be lifted up, man. And they should, and the ones that do still got some money, man, they should do exactly what the book of Lamentations says, man. Cause you worried about us, man. You need to be worried about your elites, man, wiping y'all ass out, man. Don't worry about us, man. The Lord got us regardless. Hey, this is Lamentations 4 and 21. It says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through thee. Thou shalt make thyself drunken, and thou shalt be naked. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. So the Lord is discovering your sins, man. The Lord don't care if you think you're going to rule forever. You're not going to rule forever, man. But that shows you who the Lord has to take down, because it's their pride that does this, man. You know, nobody else thinks like this but the nation of E. In Psalms 49 and 11, it says their inward thought is that their houses will continue forever, and that their dwelling places to all generations. They call lands after their own names. That's why you have land continents like Africa, named after Esau, named after a so-called pale-faced man. But all you Negroes into paying all Africanism, you niggas are jokes. All right? Asia. Named after who? Look it up, nigga. Hey, this place is through, man. Straight up, man. Because Esau was not meant to rule forever, man. Jacob was meant to rule forever. I will love him forever and ever, man. You know? This is Second Ezra. Second Ezra 3:16. It says, and unto him thou gavest Isaac, and unto Isaac thou gavest Jacob and Esau. As for Jacob, thou didst choose him and put by Esau, so Jacob became a great multitude. And that's why even though they tried to set out to slaughter the Native Americans, the Latinos, and the Negroes through that brutal sword, through their drugs, and their witchcraft, and their social engineering, all right, and that psychological, mental, spiritual warfare that they waged on us, they can't take us out, man. Pursuant to that book of Jeremiah, all right, and a host of other scriptures. This is Revelations 4. Salaki, this is Revelation 18:21. It said, and the mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall the great city Babylon be thrown down and shall be found no more at all. So this place Babylon is going to be destroyed. Ain't no sleeping homeless safely in the car, man. It's going to be race riots. It's going to be droughts. It's going to be blackouts, man. It's going to be all type of shit. And you think you finna park in your fucking Prius or Ford Focus and get a fucking blanket and just la 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 la. Man, hell no, man. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, he said it's going to be a time like no other time, man. It's going to get real freaky, literally. It's going to get real spooky, literally. It's gonna be real shit going down, man. It's gonna be real shit going down, man. And you ain't gonna be able to hide from that, man. All right, but Israel is gonna abide forever, man. And there's it ain't nothing you can do about it, man. But we see in the beginning of that just through the morale of this place, you know, just being brought down and everything else, man. The Lord is taking us, man. The Lord ain't backing us. The Lord is taking us out of this darkness, man, and waking us up to what's going on, man. And it's all to the detriment of the society. And that's why they try to weaponize this truth, man, and try to put us in the bad light, because they see the prophecies which they never thought are come to pass, that they spend countless amount of time, effort, money, racism, and all type of social constructing to basically dismantle. You know, it's to no avail, man. These Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are waking up. The other nations are being hip to the devil. Hey, that's why the scriptures even said, man, when this man go down, they're going to say, is this not the man who shook the earth, man? Pursuant to the book of Isaiah, man. Everybody knows who this man is, man, like the brother you want to say all the time, man. But this place is through, man. Homeless Edomites, man. Good fucking riddance, man. Ain't going to be no welfare line in the kingdom, man. And it damn sure ain't gonna be no unemployment. We gonna put you motherfuckers to work, and that's what your ass gonna do, man. Straight up, man. But with that being said, call halal, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone, and to the hopeful elect, Shalom. Do it.